So The People Court is a daytime TV show for stay-at-home moms. It's a show where two people have civil disputes and they go on there to solve them. Like, for example, it's usually like two people that walk into a courtroom and one of them says that the plaintiff ate my homework, so now I'm entitled to $200. And they got this boss babe, okay, of a lady that's a judge. Don't know her name. I'm gonna call her Judge People's Court. So Judge People's Court has an attitude where she serves people that were done wrong by making them get their partial repayments. They also got Levi from TMZ, who asked the people outside about their opinion about what's going on inside the court case. And at the end of every episode, this is my favorite guy right here, they have to face this guy, Mr. Slick Remarks. If you already embarrass yourself enough during the TV show as it is, wait until you have to see this guy. And you know he's coming, because you gotta face him before you walk out those doors. So anyways, I feel like the both of us could have a great old time watching their video that they uploaded to their YouTube channel called Tinder Date Dashed with the Cash. And I don't know, maybe giggle, maybe laugh, maybe find a little bit of enjoyment out there somewhere in the metaverse. You know?
This is the plaintiff, Taya Stryker. She says she met the defendant online and they knew each other for about 3 weeks when he stole her life savings. That's right, she left him alone in her house to grab some food, and when she returned, he was gone, and so was her $2,700 in cash. The cops questioned the defendant. He forked over $1,300 of her money. She still owed $1,400 and is suing for just that today.
How many packs of cigarettes do you think that guy smoked every day to get a voice that deep? He's all like, "You won't believe this, defendant. Oh, she is suing."
This is the defendant, Eric Mitchell. He says he met the plaintiff on Tinder, and when he explained his financial situation to her, she helped him out and gave him $1,800 so he could pay his child support. Later that day, the plaintiff had second thoughts about giving him the money and called the cops on him, claiming he stole the money. This woman's a liar. He stole nothing from her and owes nothing. He's accused of theft.
This lady and this guy are simply not vibing with Eric. And I know I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but Eric does look like he would rob an orphan. What's the orphan gonna do? Tell his parents? Right? Like, he looks like a stone cold dude.
All parties, please, right here. Be seated.
Taya Stryker. Yes. And who's the person with you?
My mother.
All right. How old are you?
20.
Eric Mitchell, how'd you meet him?
Tinder.
Met him on Tinder. And then you were dating him for,
do we
call it dating or not really?
I wouldn't call it dating.
Okay.
I would call it just seeing each other for about 2 weeks beforehand.
Bro, even in court, girls are still playing these games, bro. Like, God forbid somebody finds out you were dating him. You know? I mean, you do got colored hair.
And so one fine day in September 29 of 2019, what happened?
So I told him that I want to go out and get food, and he told me that he wanted to just hang back and nap. Didn't sound like it was any type of off to me at the time and everything, so went on to go get food by myself, left him in my room, and beforehand he had seen where I had kept my cash and everything like that, because I had just kept thousands of dollars that I had worked for and everything like that since I was 16 years old.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Because inquiring minds want to know. How old did you say you were?
I'm 20 years old now.
Okay, so you've been saving this money for 4 years.
Yeah.
And so what you do is count it in front of a guy you met in Tinder 3 weeks ago.
Okay, obviously that wasn't the wisest of moves, but I can somewhat feel like bad for her because she's only 20 years old and she just wanted to feel like a baller in front of this guy. So you do stupid shit when you're young.
So then you leave and what happens?
I leave, I come back, he's gone, money's gone.
How much money was gone?
It was exactly $2,700.
How do you know?
Because we had counted it earlier that day.
Well, who's we?
Me and him.
Why'd you count it with him?
I mean, like I said earlier, the dude doesn't look like he's afraid to steal your shoes during wintertime while it's snowing. But for some reason, she felt comfortable enough to count that amount of money in front of him.
It's not that you left the guy you met on Tinder alone in your room and he searched it. It's not that you left the guy you met on Tinder alone in a room and he saw you maneuvering towards it. It's that you literally put a bunch of arrows on the money and said, here, let's count my money. Let's count my money.
I'm aware of how bad it looks and everything like that, but I just didn't expect the worst.
Why? Because you knew him all of 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, time out. He 1,000% took the money. Because hear me out, okay? Because if he didn't take the money, okay, what's going on right now is this lady is crazy. She's pretending like this man took money just so that she can get a payment back from him. She's going through all of this mess just to get back some pretend money. Like that, I kind of don't believe. That's too much of a headache, right? So either one, she's psychotic, and nobody seems to be entertaining that idea. Or two, he just took the money. So case is closed. He took the money, but I kind of want to see how he's going to dig himself out of this. This is where the show's going to get interesting.
Did you take her money?
I'm not gonna lie, like we were talking about the whole like money situation and like, you know, like I need to pay child support and like my fines and stuff, and like she was gonna help me.
What fines?
Like I have a lot of like court fines and stuff.
For what?
Like, I still have like this credit card fraud charge, so like I'm going through that still.
Tisk, 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 tisk. To start your court speech with, not gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, this guy would 100% beat you up for taking the last slice at the pizza party.
All right, so you have a credit card fraud charge of how much?
The real jokesters have to be the audience members in the background. Like this dude right here looks like he's about to pop a blood vessel. He's so disgusted.
Meaning you're paying it slowly?
Yeah,
How much is the total?
the total's probably like around like 3,000, 4,000.
Okay, and who did you defraud for the 3,000 and 4,000? Girl you met on Tinder?
No, I
Who's the victim in that case?
I don't even know. I just found a card on the floor and used it.
Not gonna lie to you, I always wanted to do that. I've never had the balls to, but I've always wanted to just find a credit card at the bar and like just be like, yo, start a tab. And that's when my therapist told me I have a drinking problem. That's not why we're here.
You are going through all of your problems with her and what?
Like basically like she was like saying like she'll help me and stuff, and then like when I did have like when she left to go to work that morning, like she didn't go anywhere else but to work. I know where she went. She went to work. You know, she left me in the house, and like I told her I was gonna use the money, and I left the house.
Wait, you told her?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
So hold up. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So our green hair homegirl went to work, and homeboy was all like, you go to work. She doesn't even need this money because she goes to work to make more money. So he told her that he's gonna spend the money and that she has nothing to worry about because she's gonna make more money later. So he's gonna go ahead and take it on the count of his child support and credit card fraud charges.
Basically, like she was saying, like
Not basically. What did she say that led you to believe that you could take the money?
She said, "I'll give you money to help you."
Okay.
When I left, I didn't take all of the money. Like I only took like what, like she gave me.
Wait, you didn't tell me she gave you money. You told me that she said to you, "I'll give you money to help you." And then she left, and then you grabbed money. Did she hand you money?
No. Yeah. After.
Did you
her
leave
knowledge,
anything, or you just took it all?
I didn't take it all. Whatever I took, I gave to the police.
The only way his story would make sense that he took a random amount of money is if the money was just laying there, and right before he grabbed the money, he also made a deal with God that like, please Lord, whatever just fits in my hand, let me just grab that so that she knows that I'm really not that bad of a guy, okay? I'm not going to take it all. I'm only going to take what you allow to fit in my hand. Amen.
And then how long after why'd you leave her house?
Because I had to go do stuff. Like I had to leave.
Okay, so she tries to reach you. Do you try to reach him before you call the police?
Yes, definitely.
And what?
I was in communication with him.
What does that mean? Do you have texts?
I have text.
It just starts with XO. Please don't do this to me, giving you one more chance. And he says, Taya, please, I have to pay a fine for gun charge or was going to go to jail for a long time. Please, Taya, I will give it all back. I promise. I swear on everything I love. I wouldn't do you like that. I want to make babies with you, babes. Please, babes, I honestly do love you a lot.
Did you have to read that part? I mean, obviously it's a TV show and I'm understanding that you have to get ratings and everything, but like, as a judge, did I at home have to know about that babies with you babes part? I don't think so.
Where are you? Babe, please call me now. I need you to call me. I will, babe, but I know you're gonna spaz. My mom just called me too, saying you're spazzed. You had his mom's phone number?
I went to his mother's house.
Oh, imagine how mad you would be, right? If like somebody robbed you of almost $3,000 and then they're saying, yo, bro, if you want to talk to me, you better not be spazzing on the phone. I'd have to call the police for your own safety.
You just took everything I ever worked for, even after I told you how it happened before. Oh, this isn't your first time?
I had a situation with another ex.
Yeah, what was it? Tell us all about it.
Well, then that situation, he wanted to borrow some money and stuff like that I had handed to him.
Yeah, this girl is mega foolish. Her senior yearbook, she was definitely voted the most gullible. I have a feeling she believes in crystal energy, and she is 100% a cat person. If I had to bet all, like, you can't tell me that I'm wrong.
Taya, please, I will always be by your side through everything. I swear to God. Just not when I'm absconded with $2,700. I actually am interested in you. I was scared of saying something. Where do you see the way I look at you? Like I really interested a lot in you.
Yeah, he definitely took the money. Case closed. Dude back there can finally stop gasping for air.
Babes, I'll be at your house tomorrow. No, I need you back here now. I can come back later, babe. I can't come now. I'm far. Yeah, it's inconvenient for me to come back and return the money I stole. How am I supposed to trust you? You always did. I need you to come back with my money. I need it back. I cannot help you like this. You didn't even tell me about your gun charge, and you used me to help fix it? Oh, gun charge? Oh, tell me about the gun charge.
That was just a thing that I just said to her. Like, I just said it to her.
Oh, you don't really have a gun charge?
No.
You have the credit card fraud charge?
Fraud, yeah.
I don't know. A gun charge, reckless, but kind of cool. Kind of lends you some street cred. A credit card fraud charge kind of lands you in the virgin loser in his mom's basement type of cred, you know?
Why would you say gun charge? Because you didn't want to say, please, please, I have a credit card fraud charge?
She already knew about, like, everything.
Well, then why did you make up a second charge? It's a gun charge.
I just said it. I don't know.
I do care about you. I will. I do everything in my power to help you. I love you, girl. I need you to come back right now. Later, babe. I can't right now. Oh, my gosh. I'll hit you back in a few, okay? You better be back. I really cannot believe you did this. I promise, I promise. This is my worst fear, and you did it. You know, there's no reason for you to be afraid of this.
Yeah.
The rest of us aren't afraid that's going to happen. You know why? Because we don't count $3,000 in front of a guy we met on Tinder 3 weeks ago and leave him alone with our $3,000 that we just counted in a cookie jar.
If she yelled at me like that, my knees would be mashed potatoes, Jello, liquid.
No need to be afraid of it. You just need to have all those brain cells in your head. Hold hands, okay?
He'd returned half the money in front of the police.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, so that night, according to you, at what time do you involve the police?
I involved the police around 11 o'clock. My police report's for like 11, I want to say 30.
I didn't take her money. Like, I gave whatever I took to the police, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
whatever I had.
How did the police catch up with you?
They came to my house.
Or just knocked on the door?
Yeah, they were saying, like, Taya said that you stole her money from her house. And I said I did not steal it. She gave it to me and I left.
Yeah, but you know that's not true, because we just read the text together, so you're a liar. And you lied to the police about that, because I just read you your texts, right? Didn't I just do that?
Yeah, but
So by now, our boy knows there's nothing that he can say to get himself out of this one. His text messages don't even add up to his story. So obviously there's some serious plot holes here. So the best thing that he can do is to crash land this airplane in some bushes. Let's see how this young Einstein tries to finagle himself out of this one.
Yeah, but I never said that I stole her. Like, I never even told her I stole your money. You know what I mean?
Well, you don't need to say you stole your money. You need to be caught at stealing her money.
That is so rich. That is so rich. That is like drinking hot cocoa on a cold winter day in a crowded New York cafe. Like, that's how rich it is. Ah, I never told her that I stole her money.
At which your texts clearly reflect that she never gave you the money. So that means you went in the cookie jar, grabbed it, and took it.
She did know, you know?
Of course she knew you had the money.
I'm saying she already knew what I was gonna use it for, and then when she finally realized like her mom was gonna start tweaking, that's when she was like, I'm sorry, like that's my lingo. But like,
oh man, this dude is a clown. This is why you need lawyers, huh? Like, in what world was he thinking that that would be a good idea? Yeah, let me call her mom a tweaker. If it wasn't for her mom being worried about her money, then we wouldn't even be here in the first place, Your Honor.
like when she finally realized like her mom was gonna start bugging on her about like the money and stuff, like that's when
I can see that she's freaking out the minute she came home and saw what you did. And she's begging you to find it within your heart to not be a jerk. And you're saying ridiculous things to her like, I want to make babies with you. Like that's gonna brush her off. Do you know how insulting that is? What a big opinion you have to have of yourself to think that that's gonna shut her up. And you know why he thought that? Because you acted like a bimbo. And it has nothing to do with Tinder.
God, like how much would it cost to pay somebody to come yell at me like this for like 30 minutes?
How much money did you get back?
I got back $1,300 and I'm still owed $1,400.
According to you, you talked to him about a payment plan. Was that on the phone or by text?
That was on the phone and everything like that. That's not written down anywhere.
Like when I brought the money back to the police, that's when they said like about the
Brought the money back to the police? I thought you said the police were there and you handed them everything you had.
Yeah, that's when, I had to go do it in the police department.
How much was your payment that you had to make on the gun charge or on the credit card fraud or whatever the heck else you got going on?
I don't know.
How many times have you been convicted?
Probably like 3 times.
What were the others?
Burglary and breaking and entering.
I didn't know that.
Well, of course you didn't know that because there is none so blind as she who will not see. You see?
And you know what? This just went from being a funny video to a very sad video. Why does this always happen?
He says, hey, babes, can we meet up between 2:30 and 5 tomorrow so I can not get fired from work? LOL. What do you mean by that?
I wanted to meet up with him. Anything after that was just trying to...
Did you go over there?
I think I did, yeah.
And do what? Get back together?
No, I was trying to talk to him about the money.
We had sex.
How long after that?
Oh man, she was trying to like, hey, can we please pass that? Can we please not talk about that? Cause she just shrugged that off, huh? Like she didn't remember, you know? This girl is 100% gonna fall for this again in the future, but who are we to judge, right?
This is October when I'm reading this stuff.
Yeah, October, that's when I was like giving her weed and stuff.
Tell me about the
for
weed.
The payments. Like for the payments and stuff, like I didn't really have the money. So like I smoke a lot of
Wait,
medical
what
weed.
payments? If according to you, if you gave back all of the money, there would be no payments.
Exactly.
Right, so why are you paying her with
that's how
weed?
I was thinking of it, but I'm like, all right, like she's still tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been giving her weed every time she hit me up, like these
Can I
screenshots
put
right
in that
here.
he was still making me pay for it?
This girl is stupid. You know what? If I was the judge, I would tell the young man, you know what? You paid enough.
That and
Wait,
I knew,
no,
like,
why are you having anything else to do with him?
I know, I'm aware.
I don't think so. I think you're
Communication
saying that because America's watching you.
I was trying to keep up a communication line.
I don't
along
think
with the
that.
lines of
I
my
think you're
money.
saying that now because your mother's in the room and America's watching. I'm still aghast that your mom is smiling. But I don't think that you really were.
Yeah, right? The fact that her mom is smiling, like, leads me also to believe, like, once they leave this courtroom, it's gonna be a bunch of hee-hees and ha-has, and I can't believe we did that, you know? Doesn't feel like they're really learning from their mistake. Like, your daughter's out here dating dudes from Tinder that steal money. Ha-has and hee-hees, I guess.
I think that you need to look deep within your soul and figure out why you don't like you, why you don't think you're worth more, why you don't think you are worthy of loyalty and a good person who isn't snowing you. Why?
This girl just wanted to get her money back, but now she's on an express highway going directly to Cry-a-Lot City, where you get on emotional roller coasters. Both of these people are very unique individuals, and Judge People Court is definitely giving them a ride of their life.
Did he ever pay you anything?
He paid me $1,300 in front of the cops of what the money that I assumed he had left.
I meant, did he ever pay you anything after that?
Oh, the payment plans didn't work out, no.
Well, you thought the payment plans would work out any more than the relationship is beyond me. You also introduced into evidence some pictures. Where did these come from? Who's that?
That's him in my bedroom with the money that he was playing with like a toy. But as I'd mentioned
Is that him
before-
again?
Yeah.
Where did this money come from?
My friend in the back.
What are you doing?
I just flex. That's it.
Can I put a
Just for Instagram.
comment in?
I mean, don't get me wrong. We all occasionally do a little bit of flexing. Like, I personally do it all the time. Only I feel like when I do it, I'm genuinely trying to be funny. I'm not trying to make other people feel poor. I feel like he is, though. I don't feel like he's trying to be funny at all. I feel like he's just trying to show people that he got cash. And I don't know. I feel like I also do it because it's funny to tell people to get a job.
When I first met Eric, he was carrying around cash wads of fake $100 bills just to flash in
he's your
pictures.
dope supplier.
Yeah.
Right. So, okay. I find that you owe her the remaining $1,400. I find that you are a liar and a thief, and I am ordering you to pay her back $1,400.
You could have instead ordered him to pay back like a single mother organization or something. So this way, it's like they both got fined at the same time. Bad move, Judge People Court. Bad move.
If you want any hope for you, you've got to make sure that you figure out who you're going to date and trust. Verdict for the plaintiff.
So the defendant has been ordered to give back.
All right, here we go. Here's my favorite part of the whole thing. The cherry on top. You're already defeated. You already have to pay $1,400. And now you got to hear this hot breath Lester over here give you a slick remark.
What do you think about what the judge just had to say to you and what just went on?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
was
she wasn't
giving.
very. Yeah,
She ain't really. She wasn't on my side, but it's alright though. You feel me? Cause I know she's still gonna hit me up. You know, so we still gonna be friends. You know, I'm just
think so?
trying.
You
Yeah,
think so?
I'm just trying to do better with myself. Cause she just
I
made
mean,
me.
you really took advantage of her. All right. Anyway,
Come
thank
on,
you very
yeah.
much. You're on the way. Okay, thank you. You owe her the money, and you'll have to get it. Miss Stryker, how are you?
Good.
What do you think about what the judge just told you? You got a real lecture from the judge.
I did. I'm going to take it all to heart. And I know you live and you learn with these kind of situations like that. I've taken that in. I've done that with this situation and everything. I will have no communication further along this. And I'm
With
happy
him?
with the outcome.
With
Oh,
him?
yeah.
I got to ask you something. Seriously, you sat here through this whole case like you're watching a television sitcom, laughing, smiling. What's the matter with you?
I thought he was such a nice guy, you know.
You can tell she practiced before even coming on the show because this is the most terrifying part of the show. I don't blame her. She was ready and on it, right? My girl didn't miss a beat. She was on top of it like it was life or death. She was not about to let America know that she did not learn her lesson. She has been practicing this speech ever since the prior day, right? Like she was probably in front of the mirror. I will not have any communications with him. Please, please, please.
Like you're watching a television sitcom, laughing, smiling. What's the matter with you?
I thought he was such a nice guy, you know. I just didn't think that it was going to go this way. And this was her little walk on the wild side that
This
I
is your
think
daughter.
is behind her now, right?
Why were you laughing in the courtroom?
Nerves.
What's funny?
It's nerves, and I'm glad that this is over. It's happiness that this is over. We're through with our little walk on the
You're a
wild
pair,
side.
the two of you. Seriously.
Yeah.
This is not good. Okay.
We're trying.
There's nothing to laugh about, my dear. Nothing to laugh about.
Last time.
I don't know, Harvey. What do you think?
I mean, look, dating apps are
man,
fine, but come on.
He's like the realest person on the world. He's like, you shouldn't be laughing at this. You just embarrass yourself on national TV. And you were laughing the whole time. This is your daughter. I wouldn't be laughing if that was my daughter. Get out of here now. Go.
I mean, look, dating apps are fine, but come on. I mean, showing your finances 3 weeks in, get real.
Yeah, Levi, I agree. We should never show our finances to anybody ever. So that about wraps up all the time we have for today. I hope you had a good time. If you did, please, I am begging you, press the like button so that this video can spread in the YouTube algorithm and more people can find out about the Tinder date that ran with the cash, okay? Other people can have the same type of experience you had. Wouldn't you want to share that experience with other people? So please, like, I'm begging. And if you really enjoyed this video, like you didn't just enjoy it enough to like it, but you enjoyed it enough to maybe watch more videos, you're in luck. I got so many videos on this YouTube channel. There's no way you're not gonna find something else to watch that you would definitely like. So spoil yourself, treat yourself, binge watch my whole YouTube channel. I promise you're gonna have a good time and you're not gonna regret it. I'm begging you, please, please, please watch more of my videos. Please, please, like, please.